Hello, we are going to see on this final presentation the wrap-up of the Module 4, and then we'll see the final project. We have seen in this module how to use the AirSpy utility, how to do a mobile phone tracking, something about GPS global navigation system, and some examples of ASK receiver, amplitude shift keying, and frequency shift keying receiver. And then with all this concept, you can do the final project, which will be focused on FSK. The AirSpy utility is very useful to control the SDR and to see to use it as a spectrum analyzer. You can download on this point, and you should always have to use this utility as a tool for module analysis and frequency analysis. In the case of mobile phone tracking, we saw how to identify the cells, and we can do a positioning, or we can do many things with mobile telephony using this cell identity. Also, it's possible to do trilateration, triangulations, angle of arrival, many things. There was this also interesting tool which gives you the position, open cell ID, and another interesting tool for using for communications. Global navigation, we talk about global navigation systems and the information give and the possibilities. There is also a tool for decoding global navigation system for RTL. You can manage it. And these are some of the reference of receiving GPS signals with RTL and with different tools for a GPS receiver. And finally, some example of ASK and FSK demodulation. We saw the difference in between ASK and FSK, and we saw some examples of doing the first demodulator. Then with this demodulator you can progress and do more complex demodulator as QPSK and any other you want. It's only changing the demodulator and some parameters. ASK, we have chosen ASK because it's widely used for remote controls, and everybody has a remote control at home, and we use them as test transmitter. One of the disadvantages of the RTL is that it only receives signals, so we need an external transmitter. And we show you some of this example where you use the RTL with different process and how it is different to do the modulation in this radio software than in analog circuits. Also, we saw the effects of FSK, and we saw how to filter the signal, how to use time scope, and how to use the gain control and the importance of gain control in ASK and FSK. This is the other example of FSK narrowband receiver we show you, and how to use. It's always difficult to fit the data and all the parameters, but doing this example you get used to work in Simulink and to work with the different data types and the different tools. And in each example you can see a new module, FM, integrator, frequency parameters, anything. So we are progressing slowly but continuously. So that's all for today. Now the last stage is the final project. We will explain you the final project, and we can support you from the course forum and the social networks. Thanks for your attention.